Hello everybody and welcome back to our playthrough of the Outerworlds Spacer's Choice Edition. Right, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to do this graveside fee quest out of the way, and then we'll explore the town. There's a couple of places we can go in. Everyone's getting back to work, aren't they? Making sure nobody can see me. Look at this one. One there, two there. I haven't got a person up there to coming this way. Let's go and speak to him actually out the way. Because if they see us stealing, we're going to end up having everyone fight us.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Graveside fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbour's gravesite fees.
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's an awful thing to say.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Oh my god, you can't be serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would have? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay, I'll let you get back to work. Sorry I'm having to do that. Close the door, Pavati. What messages from Thompson? Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of a contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague. Well, I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not under any circumstance distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. Of course you are. Hack. Continue. Personal files last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterly. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do you show up, wear smart, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. Awful. Where's Pavati gone out the door? And if we get caught, it's your fault. In fact, what can I give you? What, you guys a weapon? A pistol. Can I give you a shotgun? You can have a shotgun, it's better. You can keep your other weapon though. Stay here, Pavati. Do not move. And a steel. Lovely. Let's have a look on the computer. It's already unlocked. From the office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator, symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I've instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spaces we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates the spiritual weakness. No, it doesn't. Crazy man. If you're not feeling well, you're not going to want to work. Oh, you know I'm going down, do you? Okay. He's watching me. I want to steal that, and he's watching me. Oh, he's coming down. I'm bugger off. Are you bugger off as well? Where are you going? Got it. That was a machine gun, wasn't it? I've already got one myself. Shotgun, light assault rifle. Oh, I haven't. That's an actual proper assault rifle. I want that. Come on, gone. Plasma's only 71, but you can hold it in and make it stronger. I've got many I've not got much ammunition for that though. So that's got the same, yeah, that's the same as the... So what guns I want there? That. Son of shotgun and that. I don't want that though. I don't want that gun. Why is it not let... I don't understand how to do that. Hang on. Unequip. Equip there. That's it. Well, come on, let's go. I've got to go to... Let me go this way.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas sent me, you owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Well, fuck me.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
What can I do to stop the coming apocalypse?
You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the Resistance. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
We'll do that. If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple of pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Okay, I've got a question for you.
Go on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Okay, I'll let you be for now. Just gonna have a look, see if I can steal some things. Use the workbench. Install a mod. I ain't got any, have I? Mag power, I have mag power. I'm not going to use that so much if I haven't got an ammunition. We'll do that there. I'll do it. So I'm going to be using this a bit more. Vending machines. I can sell some of my weapons. That's what I'm thinking. The ones that I've got a light machine gun. A light assault rifle. I like light machine guns. I might actually use that. Get to that. A pistol. A knife. Okay. Oh, I can't get in there. Not yet, I can't.
Got it. Inside voices.
Ooh, lovely. We can have a look around. So this is where he should have landed. He's a bit of a prat though. So I've actually got a big gun. Hehe. Yes, that's better. Right, let's go get the next feat. Do 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 do.
You think Corporate's ever gonna visit? I'm not holding out.
The bar's there. Once I've done this, I'm going to explore the town a bit more.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Listening to you makes my head hurt.
This is what happens when you eat with your fingers. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I don't understand a word you just said.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care, pay up.
With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
He should have something here. Well, he won't, but the bodies will. Examine. Common receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth heirlooms passed down in his family for something. You're processing his body right. Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bit to pay his body price and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Oh my god, shut the door, Pavati. You're gonna get me caught.
What can I do for you?
Medical. I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How? Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck? Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
I don't care, I'm just here to collect your dues.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Oh god. So the town never had to pay a penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Okay, see ya. It's not broke, it's fine. I've got another one to collect. And then I'm going to explore.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
Who is he? I was in here.
At least you got your health.
Who is he? Says to go in there. Is that place? I thought that was the saloon. Oh no, that's the cantina.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
I heard you muttering to yourself.
Didn't nobody ever tell you to never impress yourself between a man and his muttering? Which is, by the way, a normal and healthy mode of expression.
I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me, so I can get out of here.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break it, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Okay, I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
I'll leave you be. No, anything I should know about this community centre?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Okay. So we got what we wanted.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What? Who's there? You.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Why do you need it?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
So you need me to smuggle medicine under the table for you?
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
I'll get that.
That's all I can ask of you.
Okay, so we've got a choice. It's not the worst unless it's both worst. Right, skills. I'm gonna go unarranged. Dialogue. Stealth. There we go. It should make him happy though. We've got what he wanted.
Parvati. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Has he forgotten? I got your fees.
You run into any trouble?
I'm all done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Let me ask you about something else.
Yeah?
Have you heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing as far as rumors go. Is there a reason you asking?
The Hope isn't a rumor, it's real. I'm living proof.
Alright, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
No one believes you. This is ridiculous.
No, this is sounding like sedition. I'm not too keen on getting clapped in irons because you wouldn't stop running your mouth. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Let's go and have a look inside this area. Right, I'm going to look around everywhere, see if I can find anything. Loot, lore, whatever. We've already been in the sick house. That's closed. We've already been in the barber shop. We follow this path around here. The cantina's right ahead of us. I suppose I could start in there actually and then work our way around.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
You read the latest report?
I don't know you.
Excuse me?
I know every face that walks through those doors. Except yours. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
And what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Yeah, Reed mentioned those deserters.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
So, what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not trying to judge you, I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
You've been scrubbing dishes all your life.
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
So you had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing zero-G?
Okay. That's quitter talk. If I can be a scientist, anybody can.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
Thanks for the story.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
No one believes you if you tell them. You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
A crazy scientist stranded me on this planet with no way out other than a broken down ship.
Sounds as if you've been keeping questionable company. Or spinning a tale? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I wish it was a joke. Honestly, I don't even know where I am.
Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I imagine you'd want to get out of town with the plague and all.
Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the PLAYGE. Not here. And if you're smart, you won't mention it anywhere. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Okay, I should go. Let's have a look around. Nobody else to really want... Not really anybody else to talk to. There's a toilet. Ammunition. Lovely. And there's around here as well, isn't there? Yeah, we can look around here. This is her bedroom I'm just snooping around in. Okay, there's nothing else in here, is there?
Another day at the cannery.
Okay, so we'll head this way.
Don't go knocking your work. At least
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident. Something you need?
What vending machine incident? Oh yeah, I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Is that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
The minute she thought of having a kid, they put it down on her permanent record.
What? No, conception isn't... Has nobody ever taught you about this?
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
In the bar, you asked if I was a drinker.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I like a drink now and again.
It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
Can't appoint someone who can't handle their liquor. Sounds like folk here live hard lives.
Maybe so. But we don't think on it that way.
You could just be a jerk in this. Why aren't you allowed in Moreau's store anymore?
There was a kind of a thing, the vending machine, when I was 12.
So would we get thrown out or what?
You probably wouldn't. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Oh. Yeah, chuckle.
It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
And exploded all over him? I get it. No, go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Let's get back to it.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
I'll take responsibility for her.
See that you do. I got a business to run. Edgewater ain't gonna provision itself, you know.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
I might though. I've got some questions for you.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Telling yourself that won't make it true.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work. Lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
We wind him up. Actually, there was.
Go right ahead.
Anyone I should watch out for?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Thanks. Anyone else?
Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kemp. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an auto-mechanical barkeep. She's, what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person.
So how about this plague that's supposed to be going around?
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Are you done with being delusional, or should I wait?
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness. But the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
That doesn't make any sense.
Spend enough time in the Spacer's Choice family, and you will come to understand. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Okay, what you got to trade?
Music to my ears.
Let's see what you've actually got. Got them. Ammunition. I always get ammunition off people. Just in case. Can we sell? I've got a lot of stuff that I could sell, but not for now. Right, I don't want it to. Got what I wanted, that's about it. We've already been in the church. Let's have a look around the back of the buildings as well, just in case. Yeah, I've been in the church. It's over here. Oh, it's over there. Take them. Lovely jubbly. A cannery which you've already been inside. Wanted Bertie Cotton from the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement or writ of execution effective immediately for Bert Cotton, former vicar stationed in Edgewater Vicarage, no longer in good standing with Halcyon Branch, Order of Scientific Inquiry, at large and dangerous, wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, sedition and authorised use of medical supplies. Wow, that's one. Wanted Julian Gill Antrim from the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement and writ of execution effective immediately for Julian Atrim, former Spacer's Choice Associate Mechanic, terminated from his position and escorted from Edgewater on grounds of unauthorised use of adrenatime. Okay, and wanted Doc Mabel Burgess from the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement and writ of execution effective immediately for Mabel Burgess, former Spacer's Choice physician, contempt on charge of dereliction of duty.
A friend of mine died a couple of
Oh dear.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Hello.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Okay, if you need help with your marauder problem, I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Okay, I've got some questions for you if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
He kidnapped me. He unfroze my body and shot me into space. Then I landed here.
Mm-hmm. Shot you into space. You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
It's a good thing I don't belong to the Spacer's Choice family then, isn't it?
It is, for Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, The arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Alright, so who do I have to talk to?
Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker? What's that?
Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you?
Goodbye. Anything in here? Nope. Nope. Use terminal. Bounty records. Open bounties. Basically what we've already read. Yeah, I've read a little bit on there, so don't matter.
Finger in the cannery today.
Let's have a look around here. See if we can find anything else for us to loot.
This is where the magic happens. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it.
Trying to have a go at us for stealing. What's this? Oh, it's dang it, Clancy. I just got back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Sounds like his station off axis again. We'll clean out and reset. Clancy's guts got caught and all pulled out, likely on a case of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind all the coiling in 4. K starters working, but there's something else off. Okay, what's this one? Oh, it's just her work that she's been doing. You got anything else I can loot? I'm taking everything, you don't mind, do you? No, of course you don't.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
No, I'll just take it with me. So I can either eat it or I can sell it. Thank you, I'm just looting, you don't mind. You're going to be living on my ship anyway.
It's an office. Just my office.
You don't mind me taking this stuff, do you, Pavati? Use terminal. Last search. First entry. Into Matty left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. But I knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I look up and think of you. Sad. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love. Perhaps more than I would have made time for her. Make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Pavati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She's actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Indamati, that was her name. Her mum's name. If she's even still alive. Sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorised. Reckon I'll take the next volume to work at the cannery. There's an unusual office where I've been taking my lunches. Might as well reel the whole thing again. That's sad. She doesn't like to come in here.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
Oh, Pavati, you're cute.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
I
I don't like coming out here. I'm on the street staying.
Right, what other quests we got? Journal. Die robot. I might do that one. Let's do that one.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders young.
Oh, I didn't want to come this way yet. No, I don't want to come this way just yet. We'll come back this way another time. I want to go the other way. It's easier. This way. It's this way. Let's go, Pavati. Let's go and get this robot that he's so afraid of. Now we're part of the resistance. Someone was camped here and got killed by one of them monster dogs. Canids.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix it.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Nah, I'm just gonna give it a good smack.
Ooh, ow, could you not? I mean, it's a mechanical, sure, but that just seems mean.
Navigation systems operational.
See, I fixed it.
Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Oh, hey, don't you owe me something for the repairs?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Rip off. It's ridiculous, I'm done.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not discard.
So there we go. We haven't destroyed them, but we have fixed them. Combat drones. Yeah, they weren't hostile. I don't want all these. I don't really care about all of it. No. Who lived here? Or does somebody still live here?
Got it. Heads down.
Yeah, need to get... Just getting some stuff to loot. That leads to the factory, I think, that entrance. Let's go back to him. Tell him we've dealt with the robots. Varty was going to fix them her way, I fixed them my way. Whacking them one. Oh, what's down there? Oh, they're not attacking me, it's fine.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
I've only got like 4 minutes. I don't know if I can do the entire... I don't think I can get there and back. I might be able to. I can at least get the weapon.
Something got you down?
Bring us honor, soldier.
I found the package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Okay, sounds like fun.
Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I get it. You want me to go undercover as a mechanical, learn their ways.
You got pluck, kid. But no, can't risk having you go native. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Okay, sounds simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Okay, and that's where we're going to finish this one here, guys. In the next one, I think we'll do the Vicar's quest. He's asked for a book, so we'll go into that for him. And then we'll continue from there. So guys, thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care.